Welcome back to the channel, guys. Hoping you're alright. So today we're going to work on our Fiesta ST. So as you guys know, a lot of the work has been done, not much left on this build. It's literally just a matter of putting the rear bumper back onto the car, installing the exhaust and doing the headlights as well. So we're almost there with this build, guys. There's just a few more things that we got left. So what I'll do is I'll start the video by actually assembling this rear bumper that I've got on the stand right now. So I've got the rear diffuser just here along with the reflective light. I am missing the fog light because the one that we got on the car was broken. But I'm pretty sure we have one lying around the garage somewhere. So what I'll do is I'll assemble the parts I've got right here. Once I've done that, I'll start looking for that fog light. Once I found the fog light, I'll get this bumper installed onto the car, get it plugged in, get it all screwed into place as well, get it secured, and then we're going to move on to the headlights. So guys, if you do enjoy the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you are new, consider subscribing, and if you do subscribe, hit the bell icon as well. So guys, let's get on with it. Let's get this rear bumper assembled. Let's get it onto the car. The bumper is complete. I've got the rear diffuser on along with the reflective light and the fog light as well. So this bumper is complete and ready to go on. We have got a couple of issues though. The first issue is this car on the left don't start. The reason why I needed to start is because we needed the Fiesta out, spin it around and reverse it back in, so we've got a lot of light and we've got easy access to the back as well. So I can't really take the bumper outside and work because it is quite dark outside. The other issue is there is like a little plastic panel that sits along the arch and Z's actually broken it. So I don't know how he's managed that, guys, but he's just somehow managed to break it. So while these going around breaking parts, I've got the panel beater actually trying to help me out trying to fix parts. So the panel beater is on the case to replace the ones you broke. So hopefully you can sort that out for me. So for now, guys, I want to move on to the front headlights. I'll get them both welded together and get them into place as well. As you guys know, the brackets are broken on them. So this is the other headlight, guys, and as you know, this one has the bracket completely broken off. So what I've done is I've put the headlight onto the car, and I thought I'd kind of scope out where that bracket needs to sit exactly, then I can weld it back together. So I don't want to just guess it, and then when it comes to actually fitting it, the alignment's all off. So I thought I'd put the light on the car first, then I get the bracket on there, kind of line up with the hole, and then we can kind of figure out where we need to actually weld it together. So I'm going to carry on with that, guys. I'm going to carry on with the welding of the plastic bracket. Once we've done that, we can get both headlights in, and then we can kind of secure them into place as well. Guys, it's getting cold outside, so I had to move the operation inside. So what I've done is I'll put both of the headlights in. As you guys know, I have finished off welding that headlight, the driver's side one. So all I've got to do now is just secure that into place by screwing it in. So this is the headlight that I'm currently working on. As you guys know, this bracket here has completely come off from the headlight, so I do need to position the headlight back onto the car to make sure I get the positioning of that bracket right. So right now I'm happy with the positioning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out a little bracket with this mesh. This mesh is going to basically strengthen the bracket once I weld it together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut like an L shape with this mesh, and I'm going to attach it to one side of the bracket, and the other side will be attached to the headlight, and that will basically keep it nice and secure and stop it from falling apart. So what we'll do is I'll create two brackets with the mesh. One's going to be below the bracket like an L shape, and one's going to be like a straight going across. I'll obviously be topping it up with the fiber flex just to give it extra strength. So I've got all the tools that I need just around here, so I'm ready to go. So I'll carry on with the repairs in the bracket. Once that's done, we can look at securing the headlights into place and start doing the alignment. So guys, check it out. Everything's finally on the front end. The lights have been secured into place and I have welded the plastic brackets as well. I had to go back on the driver's side headlight to weld that back into place because the bracket was slightly loose, but they are really secure now. I use the mesh material to kind of give it a bit more, strength, so they're not going anywhere now, guys. And as you guys saw in the video, the panel beat come down. You gave me a hand with the alignment, and the alignment's pretty much 100% as you expect. The gap's pretty much perfect on both sides, so I can't really complain, guys. So I'm happy with how it's come out. The front end's pretty much done now, guys. Now it's just a matter of doing the back end of the car. So we still got to put the exhaust on, we still got to do the rear bumper as well. But guys, it is getting quite late, so I'm gonna call it at night and I'll be back tomorrow to carry on work. So guys, it is the next day, and if you remember earlier on in the video, I couldn't fit the rear bumper on. Well, the reason for that is because he actually broke this by accident. I think he just somehow just walked into it, and his clothing kind of grabbed onto this bit here and just snapped off. So we got a new one on now. It is the mount for the rear bumper, so that's what holds into place. Anyway, we got a new one on, and we got the bumper all ready to fit in. So let's crack on with it. Let's get the rear bumper fitted. Got the rear bumper on now. The alignment's pretty much perfect. I did have to mess about with it a little bit, but it's come out bang on. It's nice and secure, it's looking really good. The only thing that is missing from the back is, as you know, the back box. When we bought the car, it was missing a couple of parts, like the back box, the side skirt. So if you look down here, somebody has tampered with the back box. They had an aftermarket exhaust on here, and they have done some dodgy welds on that pipe back there. If you look on the left, it's like a rod sticking out from there. I think it's like a supporting rod for that exhaust. Just stand there. Yeah, so what we're going to do is, if you guys remember on one of the early episodes, I did purchase a full exhaust for the Fiesta ST. It's not a aftermarket exhaust, it's just a stock exhaust. So what we're going to do is we're going to swap out this old exhaust, this rusty modified one, for that fresh exhaust that we got sat back down there somewhere. So we will be installing that. That's the next step. But if you come along this way, I'll show you what else we got left in this car, because this build is almost coming to an end. So first of all, these rims right here, they look a little grim, so we are going to give these a proper clean. We're going to touch them up as well wherever it needs to be touch up. We can get rid of these old caps, fit the new ones on. I have got the new caps, I'm just waiting for the rims to be nice and tidied up, then we can actually get the caps on. But if you come along this way, you've got missing badges on the front and on the back as well. I have ordered those in. I'm still waiting for those badges to get here. Hopefully they'll be here sometime this week, but it has been about a good week or so now and they're still not here yet. So along this way, guys, you'll see that we have a missing end cap for the side skirt. So I do need to order one of those, and also I need to order the little clips that sit inside here and back down there as well. So guys, this build is almost coming to an end now. We haven't got much left on it. It's just a matter of doing all the little bits and bobs. But right now, what we can do is actually get this car onto a ramp. Once we got on a ramp, we can actually remove the old exhaust and fit the new exhaust. Guys, so we got the car on the ramp. We've got the panel beater, alignment expert, exhaust expert right here, doing his little thing, using a bit of WD-40 to loosen up the bolts. Down here we've got the new exhaust. So we've got the mid pipe just there, we've got the back box just there, and we've got two clamps just there. We bought two clamps because we're not too sure what size to use. So we've got like a small one just there, and this one here is slightly bigger. So we weren't too sure which size to go for, so we just bought both of them. So what we're going to do is we're using WD-40. We're just loosening up the nuts. We're going to be removing the old exhaust. It's literally just a matter of taking off that mid pipe, because as you guys know, there is no back box. So what we're going to do is we'll start by removing that mid pipe. Once that's done, we'll get this new exhaust fitted together onto the car, and then hopefully put the clamp on and then get the rest of it on as well. Guys, check it out. So the new exhaust is in, and I don't think it's going to sound as good as the old exhaust, because obviously the old exhaust was missing the back box, so it had quite a good sound to it. But anyways, we have put the new exhaust in. It's looking nice and clean. We have given these rubber joints extra support by putting tie clips on them, because over time those rubber joints, they do sag, so we thought give them a bit of a support with the tie clip. This is almost the end of the project now. I'd say we're about 95% done with this car. There's only a couple of issues that we got to deal with. First of all, we don't have the locking nut for the car, but we do have the logbook. So what we're going to do is, when the dealership does open, we're going to go down, we're going to order a locking nut for the car. As well as that, guys, we are missing the center caps on some of the wheels, but I have ordered new ones. Once they come, we'll get those on as well. And also the ST badges that go on the front and the back, I've ordered those as well, guys. As well as that, we do need to cut and polish the bumper, bonnet, and also we need to polish the panels that we didn't paint, because they're quite dull and they look a little too dirty compared to the freshly painted panels. So that will be for the next video. Oh, I forgot to mention, there's a bit of play in the steering wheel as well, so we'll also be dealing with that. Guys, the next video is going to be the last video on the Fiesta ST. So once that's done, that's pretty much it for the Fiesta ST. So we are going to end this video here. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, and if you haven't already, follow us on Instagram at Performance Rebuilds. But for this video, guys, it is the end. We'll see you guys in the next video.